在那里。
Ah, there they are. Ran was the first to notice their arrival. Vita, Gricio.
你们在讨论什么呢？
What are you all talking about?
我们正在
We're
分享记
sharing our
忆，
memories to
想找
try
到
to
解决
find a
洪水的
solution
办
to
法。
the flood. Although our memories are incomplete, the more we discuss things, the more we're starting to remember various events from our respective circles.
说到这
Speaking
个，
of which,
我们正好
we
有
have
些事想
something
跟
to
你们
ask
谈
you. Okay, there's no one who understands phosphorus better than
比
us.
我们更了解弗洛斯了。
Fuhua and Gricio told the little Vitas about the recent discussion regarding Moriarty. After hearing their questions, the Vitas looked at each other with visible confusion, then shook their heads. Moriarty was rather interested in the Forbidden Ground before, and he obtained the authorization to enter it. He also retrieved the hibernation device that had trapped Gricio. But other than that,
但除此
we
之外，
didn't find
就没有
anything
什么其他
else.
收获了。
So whatever his ultimate goal
也就是
is,
说，
it doesn't lie
禁地多半不是
within
他
the
的最终
Forbidden
目标。
Ground. Right. During our discussion, we
刚
noticed
才讨
something
论的时候，
strange.
我们发现了一个很奇怪的现象。
Strange?
奇怪的现象。
Yes. Based on our recollections, the museum has always existed and been located beneath the central square of the city. However, the house spruce, which was subjected to natural disaster, was in a different place from today's phosphorus. How is that possible? Could it be that the real museum isn't located where phosphorus is now?
真正的博物馆并不在弗洛斯所在的位置。
Every time I enter the museum, I feel kind of dizzy, like I just ridden in one of VOV's ejection device.
就像是刚做过维尔薇姐姐的弹射装置一样。 为什么我没有？
Why didn't I?
难道是
Could
因
it
为
be that because I'm a hollow projection now, I couldn't feel the presence of a teleportation device at the museum's entrance? It seems a bit of a stretch, but it would explain how the museum has remained protected from the floodwaters despite being underground. If that's the case, where is the museum actually located?
会在哪里呢？
It has to be a place in phosphorus that isn't affected by the flood, or somewhere that can be hermetically sealed. They exchange another glance, the Ark. Never in their wildest dreams did they expect that they would be already in the interior of the Ark without having even attempted to locate it. But at that moment, there was a sudden burst of applause from the side.
真是大
Such a
胆而
bold
又缜
and
密的
carefully
推导。
thought out deduction. Congratulations on finding the ladder that leads closer to the truth of phosphorus. Well done.
既然如此，
Let me
就让
give
我
you
来
a
给
little
你们一点奖励
reward.
吧。
What? I recall a legend from one of the bubble universes I explored. An oracle, fleeing from the depths of despair, dreamed of a ladder leading to the sky. He ascended it and reached the abode of the Creator. That is what we call Vita's ladder. Simply climb up, and you'll meet the Creator. Just kidding. It's only a gangway leading to the Ark.
只要向上爬， 就能进入方舟内吧。惊不惊喜？
Are you surprised? Bet you didn't expect that. Vita, you. How many more secrets are you hiding from us? This isn't really a secret anymore. Ever since you all went and mentioned it, it would gone on to become a common knowledge. Indeed, I discovered Grisio. Moriarty investigated the world's secrets, and only when we deducted that the museum might belong to the Ark did she pretend to show us the way. She didn't voluntarily reveal any secrets to us. Vita, are you still bounded by some kind of limitation from the Creator? Something that prevents you from disclosing the truth of the planet? Maybe. Who knows? Vita's smile remained unchanged. Fuhua looked at that ever-playful face for a while before eventually giving up. Alright, let's go. That's right. Time is precious. You mustn't waste it in a place like this. Let's go. Hua. It's okay. I'll take the lead. As Fuhua was about to climb the ladder, a small hand suddenly tugged on her pants leg. Are you going to find a way to save phosphorus, Fuhua? Can we go with you? The request from the little Vitas took the three of them by surprise. Even Vita, who always acted aloof, flashed a look of disapproval. Little Rat, this is not the time to be reckless. Implicating oneself into a situation that doesn't suit you might lead to trouble. But the place we're going to is forbidden for you to tread on. Having said that, amongst the chaos and confusion of this flood, those rules may no longer apply. Nevertheless, should we encounter any formidable foes during our exploration, we won't have enough manpower to protect you. Grisio, we don't need protection. We're the guardians of phosphorus, and we will protect it however we see fit. But being a guardian doesn't mean you have to rush headlong into every situation. Sometimes the best way to fulfill your duty as a guardian is to let your comrade lead the charge. That's not a sign of weakness. Moreover, you're still in charge of looking after everyone. You better stay in the museum. The little Vitas looked at each other, and after what seemed to be a few moments of hesitation among them, Red stepped forward. We didn't make this decision on a whim. The girl's eyes were bright, and she looked at Fuhua and the others with the same earnestness as they first met. We know we're not as strong or as smart as any of you, but we're duty-bound as representatives. Our memories, in which we have safeguarded phosphorus, go back centuries, and we can't bear to watch phosphorus be destroyed by this flood. Some way, somehow, we'll find a way to be useful.
虽然比起姐姐们，
even if our contribution may not be as much compared to you.
但说不
There
定
might be
那
something
正
we
好是
can
姐姐
do
们
that
做
you
不到的
can't.
事。除此之外，还有
And
一
one
个
more
原
thing.
因。丽塔姐，以前我们一直
Vita,
被
we've
保
been
护着，
protected
可以
all
说
the
什么也
time
不知道。
and didn't know
所以
anything,
犯下了很大很大
so
的
we
错误。
made a big mistake.
虽然我们明白，你这样
Even
做
though
一
we
定有特别的
understand
理
you
由。
must have had a special reason for doing so.
这一次，我们想
This
要和你
time,
并肩作
we
战。
want to fight alongside you.
丽塔姐，可以吗？
At least
至
give
少
us
让
a
我们试一
chance.
试吧。
Vita didn't answer. She looked at the 7 children in front of her, who all bore the same name, her expression changing constantly. After a moment, she smiled lightly. You've all gone awfully serious all of a sudden.
你们本就是城市的代理人，
You've always been
我
the
不会
city
把你们当作孩子对
representatives.
待。
I would
我们拥
never
有选择的
treat
权
you
利。
like children. You have the right to choose.
不过，
However, the
这毕竟
art
是格蕾
belongs
修
to
小
Miss
姐的所有
Gricio.
物，
Whether we
是否在
take
你
you
们
with
同行，
us or not,
就由
it's
她来
her
做主吧。
decision to make.
不，还是由华姐姐来决定
Why?
吧。
It should be your
你和
decision.
他们在一起
You've
的时
spent
间
more
更长。
time with them. Fuhua's gaze shifted between the little Vitas for a moment, each with the same face bearing the same determined expression. After a while, she nodded at Grisil.
那我们就一起
Let's
行
go
动。
together then.
不过要
But
记得，
remember,
一定不要远离我
don't
们能
stray
照
too
顾到的范围。
far, or else we won't be able to protect you.
为了让弗洛斯恢复安宁，
Let's work
让
together
我们
to
共同
restore
努力。
peace to Phosphorus.
好。
With determination and courage in their hearts, Fuhua and her group climbed the ladder leading to the ark.
哇，真的进来
We're
了！
really inside.
如何，格雷修？
How does it feel, Grisil?
时隔多年，重新见到熟
Seeing
悉
the
的方
ark
舟，
again
感觉怎么
after all
样？
these years.
不怎么样。
Not good.
无论是谁，发现很久没
I
回家里
suppose
被不速
nobody
之
would
客
be
占领，
particularly stoked
心情都不
at
会很好
seeing their
吧？
home occupied by uninvited guests.
我还以为格雷修不会在
I
意这
figured
些细节
Grisil
呢。
wouldn't care about that sort of thing.
交给我吧，站稳了。方舟上也出现了乐园宿
The
卫，
Paradise Wardens have appeared on the ark as well.
四处找找线索吧。等等，
Let's
那是
look around for clues. Wait, what's that? Challenge letter. The messenger from Paradise brings a letter of challenge. Will tonight's scapegoat be a mockingbird or a cuckoo? The condolence meeting for the defeated gambler will commence after the bell rings. J.M.
这是
A
挑战
challenge
书
letter.
莫里亚蒂，
Moriarty.
看来他先我们一
Looks
步来
like
到了
he
这里。
got here ahead of us.
可是，不管他
Regardless
的目的
of
究竟
what
是
his
什么，
aim is, isn't
如
he
果他什么
making it
线索
harder
都
on
不留，
himself
不是
by
更
leaving
容易成
behind
功吗？
clues like this?
莫里亚蒂把自己的所有犯罪都视
Moriarty
作一种
views
表
all
演
his。crimes as a
如果什么线索
performance.
都不留，
If he left
在
no
他看来，
clues, the
表演的
entertainment
观赏
value
性
of
反而
his
会大打折
performance
扣。
would plummet in his eyes.
当然，我们也不能排
However,
除
we can't rule
这
out
份
the
挑战书就是他计划
possibility
中的一
that
环。
this letter is all
他在
part
别
of
有
his
用心地诱
plan
导
to
我们。
manipulate us.
好大的平台
What a huge
啊！
platform!
这里曾是方舟的剑桥。
This used to be the
航
bridge
行
of the
期
Ark.
间，如果没
During the
有休眠，
voyage,
我
if
大
I
半的时
wasn't
间
in
都会待在这里。
dormancy, I would spend most of my time here.
一个人吗？
All by
是不
yourself?
是很寂寞？
Didn't that get lonely? The
研究艺
pursuit
术
of
和工
art and
程
engineering
原本
has
就要和
always
寂寞
been
做
a
朋友
solitary
呀。
venture.
而且那片破损的
Also,
墙
the
壁
damaged wall
上
over
面原本
there
有一扇
used
很
to
大的
have a
舷窗，
huge porthole.
在没有
Whenever
其
I
他任
didn't
务的
have
时
any
候，
other tasks to attend
我总
to,
会待在窗
I would
边
stay there by
眺
the
望星空。
window and look at the stars.
星空
The
那
stars
一定
must have
很
been
美吧？
beautiful,
不
unlike
像弗洛
phosphorus
斯，
with
只有灰
its
蒙蒙
two
的两枚
hazy
月亮。
moons and nothing else.
是的，很美，
Yes,
不
it
过
was
也
resplendent,
很单调，
but a
就
bit
像是整个世
monotone
界
after a
上
while.
只有
It
我
was
一个人
like
的
I
一
was the
样。
only person in the whole wild universe. The little Vitas blinked, not sure if they fully understood. For them, who had never set foot outside phosphorus, the universe was somewhat outside the scope of their thought process.
没关系，格蕾修
It's
姐姐。
okay, Grisil.
现在
Now you've got
你和弗
everyone
洛斯
from
的大家
Phosphor
在一
behind
起，
you.
你不会再是一个人了。
You're not alone anymore. You're right.
你说的对。你们看，那是什么？
Look, what's that? Flood Report 1. Reporter, representative. Record date. The person who made me write this report has probably forgotten the meaning of words. Since this is a report that no one will read, I'll write it in my usual tone of voice. Today, a flood broke out in Phosphorus. Now the water level is higher than the tallest building in the city. I'm afraid it won't be long before it claims the people who have taken refuge on the roof. I hear muffled cries for help and chorus screams. Yet louder still was the roar of flood water. Only those who were there would understand what a saddening sound it was. The water roared all night long. After it finally stopped, I picked up half of the wood block in the muddy street, the writings on it too washed out to read. It might have been an aphorism, a love quote, or a summary of human history. But now, it's just a chunk of wood.
代理人，
Representatives.
原来
So
除了我们之外，
Phosphorus
俄
had
罗斯
other
还有过其他的代
representatives
理人。
apart from us.
从
From
听
the
我的描述来
description in the
看，
file,
他也
it
经历
seems
过
she
洪
also
水。
went through the
他
flood.
只有一个
She
人，
was alone and must
他
have
非常
been
害
very
怕。
scared.
可是为什
If
么
that's
他
true,
会那么冷
how
静呢？
come she's so calm?
而且
Also, unless
从
I'm
结果的内容来
mistaken,
看，
judging from the
难道
stuff
这个人
written
从
near
水
the
中活
end,
了下来？
could she have survived the flood?
太好了！
That's fantastic!
原来那
So
场
the
大洪
Great
水并
Flood
没有
didn't
带走
take
所有人。
everyone. Could
难道
this
就
be
是
the
这个人
person who
建立了新的
established
弗
the
洛
new
斯？
phosphorus? While the little Vitas enthusiastically discussed amongst themselves, the faces of the other three were decidedly more remorse.
那是你的
Are
手
those
机
your
对吧
notes, Vita?
维塔？上面布
They're
满着你的颜
enveloped
色
in，your color.
谁
Who
知道
knows?
呢？
Recalling the memories of the Vita she had chanced upon in the past, Fuhua suddenly understood what had happened.
你
Hello,
好，
nice to
初
meet
次见
you.
面，我是
I'm
我是
I'm sorry. Do you know my
请问
name?
你知道我的名字吗？我不知道啊。
I'm afraid I don't.
那
What should I
那应该怎么
call
称呼
you?
姐姐？
Me?
我
My name is Vita. Nice to meet you. As for your name, I can come up with one for you. If you don't mind, that is. Really? Sure.
谢谢维塔姐。
You're welcome.
不客气。
I'm really good at coming up with
很擅长取名字
names.
呢。难道引导
Could
者的
it
责
be
任
that the responsibility of the guide also includes destruction? Vita, is that the reason you're here? The view here is nice, but unfortunately, the weather isn't so great right now. Is that phosphorus down there? How did it get like this?
怎么会变成这样？
The flood is getting more serious. We need to find a solution as soon as possible. I wonder what kind of person this representative is. Look, there are more lost notes over there. Flood Report 2. Reporter, representative. Record date. That being has really abundant speech and words and can only speak telepathically inside my head. If we go by a certain school of philosophy, she having lost the opportunity to articulate the truth. Or maybe she is the truth. Who knows? This time the flood came especially late, so late that I wonder if the seed she planted had blossomed at all. But the day still came. The flood water sourced the land that was overmined to barrenness, mixing with rivers filled with chemical effluents. Perhaps even without this disaster, this home had little time left. On the other hand, they came out a little stronger than in previous reincarnations. The flood failed to take away the dregs of civilization, so I awakened the Paradise Wardens. The cries drowned out the sound of the waves. I've grown tired of it all. When will the senseless cycle end? It can't be.
这是
It's the flood that we
是
all
我们经历过的洪
experience.
水。
Could it be that whoever wrote these notes also went through the cycles like us?
可是那个
But
时
there
候
were only
城
7
市
of
的代理
us.
人只有我们7个人啊。
Could they have been a
还是
resident
说
of the city?
他是城市的居民？
No, there's another possibility.
还有一种可能，
Blue, you.
小兰，你
Mindful Vita ignored Fuhua's look of uncertainty and slowly pressed on. Perhaps this representative isn't a
这位代
guardian
理人
of the
并不是城
city.
市的守护者，
Perhaps they're the
正
one
是他是灾
who
难
has
降临
brought
的福斯。
disaster to Phosphorus. How? How
怎
could...
么会？
No, it's impossible.
不可能！这个世界上怎么会有这样的人啊？
The little Vitas looked at each other in disbelief, rendered speechless. Strange, these Paradise Wardens seem to have appeared nearly instantaneously. Is there some kind of pattern?
到底有怎样的规律？